Joined by General Manager Tom Telesco, who was running laps after practice. This is something you do every day, right?
Not necessarily out here, but I try and get out and run every day. Yeah.
Good kind of breathing, mind space, that sort of thing?
Stay in shape, and it's a stress reliever.
All right, heading into the first game of the season, what are you most excited about, encouraged about for this season with the Chargers?
You know, at this point, because our offseason is so long, I'm tired of even talking about it, like talking about what we think, what we see. Now we can finally get out and see where we are, and then come back after Kansas City and kind of assess where we are, what we did well, what we didn't, and start working on it. But I think everybody's just excited to start playing football for real.
Can you tell from the first game of the season where this team's at, or do you need a few games under your belt to really gauge it?
You know, usually you need, once you get into October, you get a better feel of exactly what you have. After one game, you really don't. I mean, you look at Kansas City last year, they won their opener, then they lost 5 in a row. They started 1-5. Everyone had them counted out. Then they run off 10 straight and make the playoffs. So, it's hard to tell in September, but you certainly start to get a gauge of where you are.
What do you see as the biggest improvement that this team's made in the offseason going into 2016?
I don't know about the biggest. I mean, we tried to improve the special teams. That was a big aspect last year we wanted to get better at, and we think we have. We'll see. We've got an offensive line that's really practiced every day together through OTAs, through the preseason, which is great to see. And really, for the players-wise, it's just everyone we have from last year just developing. We think we're better than last year, but like I said, it's after a while, people get tired of hearing it. They want to see it. So we'll start seeing that this Sunday, hopefully.
You will see it likely without Joey Bosa. I'm guessing you're not going to tell me either way, but you did say he has a minor hamstring injury. I know you're probably sick of talking about it, but is it disappointing to know that he won't be in that first game?
I don't know if disappointing is the right word. I mean, it's the nature of this game. I mean, there's injuries and it just happens. I mean, I was looking at the injury report across the league yesterday. There's a lot of names on there, and luckily for our team, there weren't very many names on there. So, no, it is what it is. I mean, it's just part of happens playing sports, but it's minor in nature. I don't think we can keep them out real long, and we'll be fine. It's a long, long season. What we told Joey, it's a long season. We'll be just fine.
Do you think guys like Manti Te'o, guys like Melvin Ingram, do you think this is finally their year to really make that jump and be those leaders in the locker room and on the field?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen it already with both those guys. Jason Verrett, certainly. A lot of players on defense fall in that category because it was a younger defense last year. But those guys have matured. The example I always use is Nick Hardwick. When Nick was a rookie here, he was not the team leader. As he got to the middle of his career, he was the team leader. So it's that natural process of guys maturing.
Is there anything that you see, I'm sure you see a lot, but any one thing you'd pick out that sometimes we miss, that you see with your watchful eye, that you see about the 2016 Chargers that might be missed a little bit in the media and with the fans?
Seems like you guys see everything. You guys are out here every day. You guys are pretty perceptive. I see a very hungry football team, and that's something that can't be coached, can't be signed, can't be drafted all the time. I mean, that's either guys have that or they don't, and that's the attitude has been. They're very hungry. They want to win. They want to show people that we're better than last year. So that's a big component of your football team. It's everyone in this league. The talent level is very similar team to team to team, and it comes down to little things. As we saw last year, a couple plays here, a couple plays there, and it changes the outcome of the game. But I love the attitude I've seen.
Your best guess on when Joey Bosa will return?
Day to day.
I had to try. Tom Telesco, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Anytime.